describe every single thing, one single word. Obati. Tesla. Fried chicken. Party in Hollywood Hills. Gang, 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 gang. Okay. Got that open. And that. Oh, a bit like that one. Yay. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Keep that open there. Shut that there. Okay. Oh, I suppose actually let me munch this down while we wait for people to come in. Can you know, shuffle up now. We can see if it's quiet enough to avoid detection. Ideally it will be. Oh. Why could I not? Whatever. I'll do. Alright. It seems fine. It hasn't said that it's like caught anything yet, but you know, I'm not so sure how loud it is. Let me see it on my phone. It seems fine. You know, that's not so bad. I feel like you can hear pretty much everything now. I think it might have just been the case that what I was listening to on Friday was very, like, they really care about what you're listening to on stream. But if this is fine, then, you know, it should be okay. I mean, it's hitting around about like 40-ish dB, maybe like 37 actually. Anyway, may as well pause that and, you know, get ready to get into it. Obviously, Katseye came out with their full final EP. Let me get that ready to play. Gnarly and Gabriella were the two pre-release tracks. Obviously, Gnarly had its own kind of thing. It was very diversive, whether people liked it or didn't like it. I initially wasn't a fan, but I have to admit it very much grew on me, to the point that I'd probably say it's one of my favorite songs this year. Kind of crazy, but yeah, let's just go straight into it.
Could describe everything with one single word. You know, like
I think originally I had this at, God, what was it? I think 65 I had it at. Nope. It's helpful I had an S at the end of that chaos. But yeah, I don't know, I came round to love it. Somehow. It just, after enough listens, I fell in love with it. and like it's so fun and enjoyable, and I personally can't see why people don't enjoy it. I don't know if I'll give it 20 for the instrumental, because it's not that crazy, but I think a lot of people don't like it because it was a K-pop release. But I think if anyone else released this song, like whether it was Charlie, whether it was Alice Young Jiao, who made it originally, this would have been like insanely popular. But I think because of what Katseye made themselves out to be to begin with, they just, no one wanted it from them, especially with what Touch was before this came out. And I think that's kind of why Gabriella is a lot more well received, I guess. And to be fair, I like Gabriella as well. I think it's like, this is definitely a random switch up, but I think that's why it is so good. And as well, I think Katseye are definitely the type of group that would work for that. You know, they're this more American style Western group, and without that, like, you know, I don't think Aespa or someone like that could do it. And especially from like a Hive group as well, because they tend to be like extremely like safe. All right, well, that was gnarly. As I said, I quite enjoyed Gabriella when I seen the music video. I think that their voices are incredible on it, and I do want to see more like Spanish influence in K-pop. I think the Spanish audience for like the genre is so high. You know, so many Spanish people love it, and I think more groups should try and bring in like Spanish artists and stuff like that, and then definitely lyrics. Like it's so groovy. It's got so much going for it, and then the vocals just peak, straight peak. And like it's such a good like summer track as well. That's another thing that works to its favor. I mean, let me move that over. Undercovers. But I'm really surprised by this. Yeah, like I don't know. It's really surprising that it's at 62 here. Like I think a lot more people have rated this because it's Katseye, obviously, and it's more English K-pop. Like it hasn't even got the K-pop tag here. So more people are willing to give their go at it. But like, I don't know. Wow, my follow score's quite low for it as well. That is surprising. Anyone here that I kind of know? Wow, Everett didn't like it either. Ricky Mum really didn't like it. Holy shit. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm at like a crossroads with it. Like, I really want more groups like this. Like, even if what they're doing doesn't work all the time, like the idea of like bringing in other elements that might clash within the genre, like we need that. We need someone to do that. And I think these more like Western, like crossover groups, they're perfect for it. Like seeing them on the stream with like Pokimane and stuff like that. Like we need more groups doing that. Like Kiss of Life tried to do it a little bit with I Show Speed when he was traveling around Korea. But like it feels like groups only really ever do it when they're promoting in the West. And like the market for K-pop in the West is so big, especially in Spain. And like yeah, I really hope Katseye do more with the Spanish audience. Because like one thing that I kind of see as a potentiality is like the Spanish audience on Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that skyrocketed in like 20, I think it was 2020 to like 2023, and like I can just see a very similar thing happening in K-pop if someone like really utilizes that. And I think JYP tried to do it with their Western group Beecher, because I want to say they had one, maybe two Spanish members, but they didn't make the cut. And like, man, they really should have. Obviously Beecher doesn't really exist anymore, but you know, Katseye, they really need to, like, they have the opportunity to take something really strong there and just absorb it. And as much as I'm not the biggest fan of Hybe for their practices, you know, like, if anyone's going to do it, it should be them. I like this subtle kind of video game inspiration. It's not too far that it's like taking away from Illit, like, you know, the other Hybe group, but you know, it's a little bit there, and it fits with the song as well, you know, little like additional bits that they add. But I don't know if it like reaches the same level as the other two. You know, Nolly's obviously very divisive in general, but Gabrielle is really good. That it's so smooth and just like vibey. But it's just, it feels very safe, you know. I don't hate it though. And would I say it's unique enough? I feel like yeah, I feel like it is. I might be very you know, like at the minute it's quite high. I can't see this being one of my highest this year, but I don't know, like I feel like Katseye is going to be one of the groups that people look back on in like a year or two and be like, damn, okay, no, they did kind of have something there. Like for a B-side, this isn't that bad, you know? Like, obviously it's fully in English, so it's getting a few extra points that other like actual Korean releases wouldn't have. But like, I don't know, actually, maybe the lyrics could drop down a bit, I think. Yeah, I think I might drop the lyrics down to 10. Because I don't know if I'd consider it a 75 for this. Like, it's good, I like it, it's a vibe, but it's not what I would personally consider 75. Like, I feel like most of the time when I put something in 75, it's like, okay, this could grow to like a song that I love. I don't know if this would. Like, it's just really pleasant. Like, it's not something I'd skip, but I'd still enjoy my time when it came on. Alright, this one's got 59, which is quite low. I imagine if I refresh it might go to like 16. No, okay. The beat is quite basic, so it's going to lose some stuff there. And like, if it had a bit more like kind of like realistic elements, it would be kind of in that like Olivia Rodrigo kind of vibe. Man, their vocals are so pleasant, man. Like, they're very like processed, not in like a bad way, but like they've been cleaned up a lot, but they're still so good. God bless the Fog Girls. I'm surprised that doesn't have a explicit on it, but I suppose it's not really like a swear or anything. I don't know if I, you know, it's a bit repetitive the beat's a bit too basic for it, I think. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm happy with 60 though. Like, I don't really know what they're trying to say with this song. Like, I mean, it's such an odd. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's not really speaking to me. Like maybe, I don't know. Would being a girl make me change my opinion on this? I don't know. I don't think it would. Okay, I like that. That's cute. But like, why is that right at the end as well? Like, I think I would have preferred if instead of thought they had T-girls. Okay. Getting a bit of a kind of YG sound here. Very Charlie XCX as well. Especially with its like vocal processing. And I wish as well, like not necessarily why they would, because I wouldn't say they're quite close to the way that Mia would make music, but I think it'd be cool if they grab some inspiration from Mia for this song. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think near the end it does go down, but surprisingly, I don't know how people are liking this one. I'm really not a fan of this. I don't know, it feels like very, like super generic in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. I don't know what other people are singing that. Like, it doesn't even seem that, what's the word? Like, experimental. I'm curious what he said about Emily. Favorite thing? Do you know, maybe it might grow on me, that MIA. I can maybe see that growing on me, because it'll be in my playlist, so it's at 70. Probably won't be something that I listen to often, given thingy, but like, I feel like it started really strong. Obviously, Gnarly is very up in the air whether you like it or don't, but as someone who is a big fan of Gnarly, and Gabriella is just, I mean, I'd say it's probably one of the best R&B tracks that's came out of K-pop in a good while, if you want to consider Katseye K-pop, that is. You know, it's so sultry, so smooth. It's got that summer vibe that is perfect for right now as the album's coming out. But yeah, near the end, it just kind of fell off. But yeah, moving on. we have Dear Alice. I've been waiting for these guys to do something. Obviously, for those unaware of who Dear Alice is, they're a British boy group by SM, and this is, I want to say, their first EP. They had a single come out and a EP of the actual show itself. This I didn't bother getting to. I never watched the show, but I'm quite interested to see what these guys do as an act under SM. But the ratings at the minute are not very good, you know. So I'm curious. I mean, looking at the track listing now, I got a lot of short songs, you know, 2 minutes 20, 2 minutes 15, 2 minutes 24. But hey, here's praying. I liked Katseye, so maybe I like this too. I think this was a pre-release single, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, so was a lot of these songs actually. Did I? I don't think I rated any of these, did I? No. It's giving very like kind of Harry Styles and definitely One Direction. I don't know if that's just their Britishness coming through, but One Direction definitely. And I think just the instrumental in that is giving Harry Styles. I think the lyrics are a bit on the nose for what this song's trying to say. I don't know if I want to give this 15 for uniqueness. Yeah, I don't think I will. Now, do I enjoy it? I don't hate it, but do I enjoy it enough to want it in my playlist? I don't know. I don't know if I would. I feel like I might skip this if it were to come on. So, yeah, I might have to give it 60. Like, especially coming from the impression that this is a SM-funded group, you know? Like, I don't know if the producers that are on it are SM, necessarily. I mean, I'm seeing pink slips, so... At least that one does. Alright. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to be quite high up either. If it's just a piano the entire way through, then I have to admit the lyrics are a bit better than the last one. There's like an actual story here in a way. Vocals are great. I'm hoping they're gonna do something a bit higher here with the vocals, because they could get a bit of saving. Not today, pop stars. Sorry, man. Come on, lads, do something interesting with your vocals. I'm begging you. Do you know, these lads would be really great on like a soft rock Like, yeah, where's some drums or something on this? That would like at least give it a little something extra. But right, it's just a piano, man. Like, especially like the way that it's like slowly building as well. Like, if you've had like a drum track in the background that like slowly like builds up and gets better and better and better, fucking, they could have like actually had something here to grip me. But like, I think that they're definitely riding on the, like, hold on, is Gamma, this Gamma, is that a, no, it's not. This is such an odd, hold on, is that the right label? Really not. Okay, what is going on here? Guys, what are we doing? Okay, this beat is fucking goofy as hell. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. I'm still not sure whether I like this delivery or not. It's taking a lot of the British. If this beat weren't so ass, I could see this like actually being kind of okay at a club. But this beat is fucking dreadful. Holy shit. I think they're bringing it back with a delivery here. Alright, maybe the chorus will give me something to enjoy. No. Oh dear, lads. Deary me. You know, when I saw this, I was like, surely not. Surely, my boys. Come on, lads. The first British K-pop group. Save us. Save us from all the memes. But no, with just the British. I can't even be biased here. What lads, what are we doing here? Like, they're trying to be someone they're just not. Like, I don't even know if I can give that a 10 for enjoyment, if I'm honest. Like, if I hear this ever again in my life, I'm fucking throwing whatever thing is playing it into a river. Like, what is this? The chorus man. What is this? Why? Who is this for? I just... Lads, what are we doing? I mean, they probably had no choice in being on this track, but... Lord have mercy. That is tragic. Ugh. Alright, this is like a remix, I guess. But I think I like this Ariana originally when it came out. Did I rate Ariana? I did not. I want to say I liked this when it came out, so I should like it, but yeah, I think I'm fine with this one. I do like this. It's probably the most interesting one they have here, and I think it was the Leslie Braithwaite mix that I listened to, not this original one. Like, at least there's something interesting going on with the drums here, but is that process enough to be 10? I think it's got, when it comes out, yeah. Actually, is it out now? Not the single, but when the actual album comes out, if there will be an album. But maybe after I finish all these, I might get to it. I've got these ones up here to do. Because I need to get some content for YouTube, so I'm gonna do that first. Actually, it's only the one song. I can probably slip it in. Because I'm curious. I do love Aespa. Although looking at that, the ratings weren't so high. Yeah, 63. Interesting. Now again, Aespa is a very diverse group. You either love them or hate them. I think that's just all of SM artists, to be honest. They have a very like interesting songs, to put it in that way. Yeah, I mean, if it's only a single, then yeah. I wasn't sure whether it was an album. I haven't been keeping up with that like release schedule. Yeah, Aespa. Oh, I like that. Aespa are definitely like a very experimental group in general. So. Alright, here's hoping the back half is a bit better. I might drop that second one for Ariana and not worry about that. Man, their vocals are so good. I really hope that Gamma, whatever that company is, or SM, whoever is making tracks for them, really like up the like instrumental game, because right now it's so just not it. I'll leave lyrics for now. I'll give that a minute. But right now, let's not do that. I do like it though. This is pleasant. It's given a. Is it Panic at the Disco? I'm thinking of. Like those vocals anyway, not the rest of the song, but just the vocals. I think I might give this a 10 for lyrics. The delivery is really good though. Yeah, very pop. I think that's what they're mainly trying to go for right now. I think the problem a lot of companies in K-pop right now are facing in regards to these Western groups is they don't know what's going to work for them. You know, like the like idea of like a girl group and boy group definitely died after like 2015, 2016. Like I want to say Little Mix was kind of like the only, like the last like real kind of pop group that existed. And then K-pop just exploded onto the scene and just took over that. And you know, like different groups and labels in the Western Hemisphere kind of tried to make that work, but they just could not. And I think they've gone to the like Korean labels and gone like, listen, we have no idea what the hell we're doing anymore, but clearly you guys know something that works. And they're trying to make that work, but I don't think they know how, you know? Like, so I think they're trying to play it very safe. Like, this album as a whole has been very, like, British, oddly. And, like, a lot of the songs feel like I've heard these style of songs on British radio all the time, especially the first half. Yeah, like it's that like after those they didn't really exist anymore, and they're starting to come back. Like we have Flow, obviously Dear Alice feature, but you know they're not really there. And like even with the attempts of like K-pop Western groups, they've tended to have like American Asian artists in them. Like say obviously Katseye has quite a few Asian American artists. Vicha does. What's it? Kiss of Life not necessarily because they have some like fully Korean, but you know they're very Western appealing, or at least they were. Um, Obviously they've had their whole controversy, um, but like I think they're very scared to figure out what works. You know they don't really have a formula to know, so they're playing it very very safe. And I think as well like what's odd is that when you fully delve into the way that like Korean songs are made and Western songs are made, a lot of the Asian languages, they're very syllable based and they're very rhythmic as well, which allows songs to work together in a great way. Whereas the English language doesn't really allow for that. It's very chaotic in a way. And a lot of Western songs as well, when you're delivering vocals, you tend to like that message, like you hold it for a bit longer. You don't really do that in Korean and Japanese and Chinese. Like it's usually just ding 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 ding. You hit it like syllable after syllable. I think this is gonna unfortunately fall into here. Maybe 15 for lyrics, because it's kind of cute. I like it a little bit. But yeah, I can't help but feel disappointed with this. You know, I oddly had very high hopes for this because SM was kind of like the last one to kind of release their Western boy group, or well, Western artist in general. You know, JYP was very first to market with that. Hybe came out with Katseye, and then SM were like Dear Alice, and they kind of like. They were very slow with it, you know, like Made in Korea came out in like late 2024, and then their singles only started coming out early 2025, and I mean now, like June, we waited 6 months after their, you know, first appearance. And so, yeah, I'm very interested to see where they take Dear Alice in the future, especially given how, you know, impressive SM's artist catalog has been in K-pop in general. But it's possible they've just been like, here's some money, you know, we'll fund it, we'll promote it, we'll make it work, and they can promote in Korea. But I don't know, I don't think they're gonna do it that well. I don't think they're gonna do as good as SM probably hoped. I think this is a very generalization, but I think there is a kind of love for like Britain in Korea. You know, they very much like stuff like Harry Potter and, you know, Big Ben, the Queen and stuff like that. And in my 2 times I've been to Korea, I kind of noticed that as well. So I think they have a kind of larger than life view on Britain. And I think Dear Alice, their members, they represent a lot of different parts of Britain quite well. You know, they definitely, if we zoom in a little bit, they definitely look very British, you know, and they have this like upstanding version of like the British look as well, which I think will appeal to those in Korea. But this music, I don't know if it will, you know, like a lot of the music trends in Korea, especially that like plays in stores and stuff like that, it's very American, and this album is not American. It's very British, and I think we're very unique in our tastes when it comes to music. So yeah, I'm not sure how Dear Alice is gonna fare, but as you say, only time will tell. Yes, no, I 100% agree. I think they're incredibly talented, and a lot of them came from like the performing arts, so I can definitely see them succeeding very well in Korea. You know, they have definitely the vocal ability. I haven't watched too many of their performances, but I mean, from some of the institutions they were coming from, like the Royal Arts of London, they can probably dance. You know, a lot of the curriculum there is like, you know, Billy Elliot, stuff like that, like iconic British, you know, what they would call dramas? I don't know, plays, I guess, like theatre shows. But yeah, I mean, good luck, dear Alice, but I don't think this was it, unfortunately. Okay, another kind of Western group, well, not group, sorry, artist, Jay. The obviously of Day 6 fame, he kind of split off and started to do his own thing. I'm not sure how I feel about this 88. You know, I think Jay has it in him to make some pretty good music, but I don't know if I'm gonna experience that here. You know, he's a very unique artist. The title for this album is quite interesting, just one. Singular one. So, change over the spectralizer color. Again, another artist with some pretty great vocals. I'm pretty sure it'll be 15 all the way here. Oh, actually, I was gonna do... Nah, fuck it, it's fine. I'll do it after this. I'm sorry, Lola. I like this, like, plucky keyboard he's got going in the background, but it's not... Yeah, I don't know. It's not really doing anything. Sorry, bro. I wouldn't say this is the song for me either. Like, I'd probably enjoy it if it came on. You know, it's pleasant to listen to, but I don't know if I'd say I want to give this a bit more. And I think the lyrics are quite tired as well. He's not really... Like, how's he ruined your life, bro? Okay, when you say goodbye, I die. Cool. Don't do that, my heart skips a heartbeat. Sure. Bruh, how is this almost not even grossing 2 minutes? What? Jay, come on, bro. How does this have like literally 2 verses? Is that it? And there are only 4 lines. There's 8 lines of verse in this song. Really, bro? Really? Is that all we can muster? I mean, even this one too is 24. Oh. I'm really liking this one so far. I like the like sub bass, and that like kind of bassy synth is really cool as well. Yeah, the chorus for that one, that last one was quite repetitive. I'm not a fan of that. I'm liking this one. This one's fun. Like, it's not got much substance to it, but at least the lyrics are like actually trying to do something. They're different. They're not just so repetitive that it's annoying. I really like this instrumental. I kind of want to hear more of this in pop music. Ooh, I kind of like that cutout. They're very hard to do, and that I like that works. That worked quite well. Yeah, this one's fun. This is very like who is it? Oh, I don't want to say Keshi because I don't think it's very Keshi, but it's kind of in that like kind of vein. His vocal sounds really good on this as well. No, I can't tell if it's got that much processing on it. They've definitely harmonized it. I like that chorus, but, and especially this like kind of bass drop, but I wish they were doing more with it, especially on this last one. Like 224, come on lads, like you could build something a bit better there. Especially with how basic this like drum kick is. I didn't even notice that until now. It was that like uninteresting. It just completely phased out of my mind. But yeah, I think like it's so annoying. Like if you're going to shorten the length of your tracks, at least make what you're making interesting and like inventive. Like the idea that you can just lop off the last verse and chorus and just release it like that, it's so annoying to me. We've not got no thing anymore. Ooh. I think the thing is so dark that the spectralizer, my key isn't working on it properly. Oh wait, no, I don't have a key. Why is it not on? Yeah, I guess it's just that dark. Huh. Let's go with that color there. There we go. Yeah, no, definitely. Or like, at the very least, like, if you're making something so short, like, presumably the idea is that you want it to be like repeatable, you know? But if it's not doing anything interesting, I'm gonna get bored after a while, you know? I think I'll keep that at 10. I might have to shut up a little bit so I can actually hear these lyrics. Actually, wait, it's Genius got them. Surely it does, it's J. Where are you, bro? Oh, that's not you. Ah, okay. Wait, champ. Yes. Genius, my goat. I don't know, it's kind of cute. I'll give it a 15. There's like actually substance here, like they're pretty basic, you know, laugh our way to the coffee shop, like, okay. Same with this, like little things, that's all I want with you, like, brother. But like, you know, this is cute. Okay. Pause, everybody. He's trying something interesting. Please, Jay, for the love of God, keep it going. Holy shit. It's very orchestral, you know, a bit melodramatic, but after that fucking sleeper of a track. Oh, we've got Jorgen. Jorgen's here. It could be good. Seems like it's for a game, Arena Breakout. And I usually trust my game devs. They usually want something good when they're making a track for their games. God, that guitar is so nice. I wish it was more like crunchy and in my face though. They've definitely like focused more on his vocals here. Which, I mean, he's got great vocals, so I don't necessarily blame them for that, but I feel like they could have dropped the the key of the guitar down a bit lower, like maybe 1 or 2 semitones, and just rose that a little bit. Because, oh, that guitar has some nice work on it. It's interesting they put this in the chorus and not pre. Because I feel like the chorus really starts like here. You know, part of me wants to put 20 for delivery here. But he sounds like he's straining a little bit. I like the lyrics though, it's fun. Like, I feel like they probably got Jay because he's very popular. And fair enough, you know, you want the song to do well at least, but like a better vocalist on this with like higher range, my god, this could go like, cause the actual like arrangement of this song and how it like is supposed to build together, like this like little like slow bit. Yeah, he's from Day 6. He was in Day 6 until I think two years ago. But he had like a bit of a kind of falling out with Day 6. A lot of people were a bit upset that he left. You know, he didn't exactly leave on great terms with the group. Because, I mean, to be fair, the group wasn't really promoting that much, so I don't blame him. But as far as I remember, it wasn't a very good breakup. At least, I think it was him. It might have been someone else. Yeah, because the rest is still in it, I think. Oh no. I guess one guy left. Unlucky. But yeah, I think it was oh no, maybe he got kicked or something. Because I remember there was a controversy with this Forever. They were like, be for real, like you kicked him out and then now you've rebranded. Because yeah, 2021 was the last one and I think they lost Jay. Oh, like he left because they weren't promoting, and then like just after he left, they dropped this or something like that. And people were quite upset. JYP, they're from, yeah. But yeah, I like that. I wish it was more. I think this is way too high. It's not that good. Like, be for real, guys. It's not that good. But that last track, if he did more on that, like, I think he probably had little say in that. He was just there for the money in that one. Oh, maybe he plays Arena Breakout. I don't know. But I think that's a lot more Alex, you know, like, and Jorgen as well. Like, anytime I see Jorgen, I'm like, okay, this is gonna kind of fuck. And it did fuck. But, and Alex, that was some decent writing, and his guitar on that. I don't know if that was Jorgen processing that, or that's like what Alex sent over. But man, that guitar was, I like that. I think he works well on tracks like that as well. You know, he should do some more stuff like that. It's like Day 6 was originally like a rock group, so I don't know why he's gone down this like kind of pop R&B route. All right, let's give this Dirty Work a go real quick. So I like my Aespa. Get this set up for the next one. Did I rate that? No. 69. Nice. Damn, still 81. What were these ratings? Ah. Don't know if I call it that good, but fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say this one's for me. It's not really doing it for me. It's very repetitive as well, which I don't tend to like in K-pop. Why is this like down here? Have I moved it too much? Like, hello? Maybe because it's a single. Oh wait, I think I zoomed in, didn't I? I don't know how I did that. No. There we go. Yeah, I think I zoomed in. You know, yeah, I was actually thinking that there's not that much Korean in this one. Only on the verses. I mean, their vocals are great as always, but I don't think I'm much a fan of the choruses, and the instrumental isn't really doing it for me either in that way. Alright, I'm gonna... Actually, I'll wait. I can probably hold it, but I do need to use the bathroom after this one. And get a new drink. Do you know, I feel like it might grow on me. It kind of has that vibe of a chorus it would grow on you. But, I don't know. I'm not feeling it at the minute anyway. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pause that. I'll be right back. Yeah, it definitely seems like one of those tracks that might. To be fair, a lot of Aespa songs has done that for me. They've grew on me. Bosh. Okay. I forgot to bring my glass with me when I left, so I grabbed a Pepsi Max. Being a bit cheeky. No more orange juice. Nom, nom, nom. Plop that there for now. Okay, pow. Being tender. I can't remember how I feel about this group, so that's probably quite telling as to my experience with them. Okay, 56, not so good. And I like the debut, okay. So there's that. 77, let's see who's rated it. Okay, people who I don't necessarily trust. So maybe this is not the correct thing. It's only four songs, you know, they're not a very big group, so to be expected. I think that tends to be, yeah, how many they put out. So I guess I should go. Well, the instrumentals at least produced well. See what we got. No lyrics. No. Sad. Let's grab a different color. I'm seeing a Zero Wave, because I tend to trust that quite a bit. I want to say that might be a member as well, which is always good to see. We love member credits. You know, there's many reasons why I appreciate going to Korea, obviously, but I think I'm surprised. Like, I'm continuously surprised how much it helps me in judging their music. This feels very like, you know how we have like radio friendly or like retail friendly music. This is it, but for Korea, you know, like this. I've heard this in so many like H&Ms and stuff like that while I've been in Korea. Oh yeah, I can't do lyrics. Haha. Yeah, I think that delivery's alright, but yeah, the uniqueness score is hella sleepy. And I don't know if I'd say I'm a fan. Oh, not that much of a hater, but yeah, I don't know. It's very basic to me. I don't know if I'd want to. I'd rather listen to something else than this, I think. Do you know, I feel like this would oddly be very popular on Jeju Island. It has like enough of like a summer vibe that it would be quite good around like beaches and like beach playlists and stuff like that. I'll tell you what, it's I always hate using the word pleasant, but it is like it's very nice. It's just there. That's the only problem it really has. Like it's not really like it's not trying to grab your attention, but it's nice enough that it's not losing it either, you know? So it's got that benefit to it. Okay, not so bad. Okay, this piano's kind of fun. I doubt they'll take it anywhere though. I mean, according to this, they're going to, but I doubt it. How many was that? 4, right? Who's this White Noise Club? They're on a couple of these. Don't know how I feel about that bit, but you know, maybe it wouldn't ruin me. Yeah, I feel like the problem with a lot of these like Nugu groups, like Powerways, they really need to like experiment, but the problem with experimentation is you really suffer the, you know, potentiality that no one will want to listen to you. But I feel like the problem they tend to face is that they end up being too safe, that like why would I want to listen to you other than like, I don't know, unless I'm a big fan of this group in particular. Like I think one thing that you could kind of appreciate with like Nuga groups is the kind of not necessarily relatability of them, but the like closeness of them. Like someone like Aespa, for example, they're larger than life. Same with like Hive or like Stray Kids, or you know, any other like really large K-pop group. They're like definitely like celebrities, like A-list celebrities at that. Whereas someone like Power, like they're artists, like they're K-pop idols, but they're not like really, you know, like they promote and they do music as K-pop idols, but they're not like huge. Like say if they had like a bubble or something like that, if you like were to message something, like they would probably actually like respond to what you say, whereas like someone like Large who has one, like they're just like, be for real, they're not like, as much as you want to believe that they responded to your message, they probably did not. Which I suppose, you know, it's nice. Like I would enjoy that, I suppose. You know, like I had the opportunity to meet one K-pop group and their members and speak to them like in person and like talk to them, and you know, it's nice. You know, it's more homely. It was quite weird though. There was a lot of like old guys there, which I was quite surprised about. But hey, trying to make money, I guess. Do you know? See, like, if I was to put 5 on enjoyment, that means I'm like basically guaranteed to skip it. And I don't know if I would, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I'd ever want this like appearing in my playlists to begin with, you know? But like, I don't know, it's that kind of like, it's too safe. It's just like, can we get over? Ooh, okay. I don't know this Soft Serve Boy, but I do trust 153 Tuners. They're a pretty good production house. I don't know who this Anthony Watts is, though. Do you know, I don't know what Tidal have done, but like half the time you can't even see their like credits anymore for different artists. It just shows their like EPs. But yeah, it's kind of suffering the same issue that the other ones were, where it's just like it's not really doing anything to grip me, you know? Like it's just there. Like it's too basic to warrant me wanting to listen to it anymore. Like it's not terrible, but I don't know. It just doesn't have anything like worth actually listening for, in my opinion. Wow. Yeah, this one feels long as well, which isn't good. I thought we were a lot further through it, but I think I'm just becoming like so used to how short songs are now. Like it's annoying, man. I feel like those lyrics there were a bit safe, but you know, it's a little bit of English, never hurt anyone, and you know, I'd rather them have it make grammatical sense than, you know, try something too hard and get it wrong. I think that's one of the fun things I get to experience listening to like smaller groups. Is that a lot of the time the English lyrics won't be so good. And I'm like, unlucky lads. Here we got another tune bass. No, I actually kind of like this one a bit more. Like, it's not doing anything crazy, but I actually wouldn't mind listening to this. Like, how are they getting 77 on this, guys? Come on. Yeah, I kind of more agree with this guy. Yeah, not egregiously bad, not good, just there. And that's what it is. Bingle bangle, no shot. Yeah, I definitely feel this one. That rating kind of has it like on lock. Like it's slightly better than the rest of the album, but not by much. Oh. What's that then? 55? 58. Damn. That's like what, one of the worst songs this year? Well, worst albums this year? Yeah. Yikes. It's too safe. They needed to play it a bit more experimental, I think. Let me add the label. I hope that's the right one. Yeah, cool. Yeah, shame, I guess. Yeah, let's get Love Struck. I'll listen to the rest of this, but I doubt it's going to get higher than what it's got now. You know, they did change it up a little bit in the end here, but not by enough, you know. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay. Next up is Heike, Love Struck. Now, I am quite a little bit biased with this group. I do love them. I mean, as you can see, 3 weeks ago, praying this gets them out of Nugadom. I think they're great. They're great people. You know, I've watched a lot of their lives, and they seem like they have fun doing what they do. They seem incredibly, genuinely passionate about what they do. And I also believe that I think their music is really, really good. So I'm hoping this will be the same. It's pop rock, which I am a huge sucker for, especially in K-pop, and I think they'll do great on it. I loved their like rock stuff on Rose Blossom, so and already, you know, I don't know if I can give it a thingy, but it's definitely at least 70. I do worry that they're going to be a little too safe with it though. Come on, girls, do something a bit better. Okay. So we're starting with the best one, apparently. She's odd, because this isn't, Summer With You, the... Huh, hold on. Let me, well, let me do a couple of things. Oh, I already did it. I kind of want to... I might listen to this one again. Because, actually, no, they might do it again in the next chorus, but they were doing some kind of, like, vocal choppy stuff, which is quite nice. See. Wait. I actually think I know this guy. I think I've listened to his stuff before. Apparently he's got some out of the shit. I might need to look for that. I doubt it'll be on an album of the year, but... Huh, okay. I wonder if they're on throughout the rest of the album as well. Because again, Haiky's one of those like really small groups. You know, like GLG isn't that big. I think they've only got one other artist. Yeah, still Jang. She's really good as well. Ooh, hold on. She had some of the shit. Add that to my list. Oh, she's not with GLG anymore. Shame. Yeah, they do. They have like a little like vocal chop thing there. That's cute. I like that. You don't hear that much in K-pop. I don't know if it's enough to give it a 15 though. Alright, I want to say this is the title track, and I've heard this a couple times on like reels that I've seen from Haiky. But again, I imagine this will probably be 70. Oh. Oh shit, I forgot to start recording. Oh well. Have to be 720p again for next week. I love this chorus. This chorus is really fun. You know, I'm really interested to see what will happen to the Dreamcatcher members that left, because I feel like their next like career steps is going to be either A, solo stuff, which I can't really see them doing, or B, becoming like producers and stuff. And I cannot wait for like the explosion of bands that are like bringing that Dreamcatcher sound into them, because man, I like obviously Dreamcatcher still exists, but not in the same vein that they were, and like this is definitely harking on that. Same with Cure from last week. Like that, this chorus here, like this whole like section, is so Dreamcatcher-esque, and like I don't know, I need someone to capture what Dreamcatcher were doing again. Like obviously they don't have the vocalists Dreamcatcher has, so they can't really like do those belts, but yeah, I'm genuinely kind of excited for like the Dreamcatcher like spreading of their ability. Okay, we got a bridge. Do you know what I think this song's missing? Okay, she tried about. Damn, this is so like Dreamcatcher killed it. I on my other monitor, I was having a look at the Dreamcatcher members to see if there was anyone here, but yeah, I guess maybe CU is just like a big fan, unless it's like a alias for Gia, but I'm having a look. But I want to say she's still with the group, is she not? Yeah. Great Brothers. The Great Brothers. Haven't been good. I feel like I've heard her before. Hmm. Let me check the K-pop wiki for her. That's it. Yeah, she works at Nine Music. That's it. Hmm. Have they? Oh, they haven't. Hmm. Yes, they did. Yeah. That was. This is a Nine Music one. Hmm. Yeah, that's another one that kind of. I unfortunately feel like it's kind of dropped off here. This I tend to like Nine Music. I guess it doesn't seem like they had like a big role in it. I guess Kim Min-goo maybe left. Well, no, because they posted it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess she was just doing the lyrics. Unfortunate, I guess. I suppose that's maybe why she got the composer credit as well. Oh wait, never mind. I think this might be a dude. Oh, I hate that I'm not signed in on Instagram on my computer. Oh, it's detected audio. Uh-oh. Pulse champ, everyone. Let me just lower it a bit more. Sorry. We're gonna have to be quiet. Everyone shush. Everyone hide. Shame, 'cause it's not a good song. Well, I don't know if it's not a good song. It's just not a great song. And I think it kind of could be doing a bit more than it is. Alright, last one. Apparently this gets a bit better. Feels very J-Rocky. Where are we gonna go with this one, Heike? Oh, Shannon Bay, I know her as well. This is really good. I love this little single. Okay, we got a bit of breakbeat. This might go somewhere. Shannon Bay does do some like pretty cool stuff. It's close, but I don't know if it takes the cake just yet. Would I say that that brass makes it a 15? Probably not. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Damn, I really hope to enjoy this a bit more, but I actually think that might be one of my least favorite Haikyuu releases, surprisingly. Uh, oh, it's... Did that work? I don't know if it did. I might just do it manually. So I don't want to worry about my sheet breaking. It'll only take like a couple of seconds anyway. Yeah, that's such a shame. I really hoped I'd like that a bit more, but... Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Going to another kind of rocky one. Hello? From its nine? Where are you? Oh, was that for a second? Damn, I'm seeing this guy a lot. I wonder if they're new. I might give them a follow. Because yeah, they seem to have kind of jumped out of nowhere. And they kind of based as well. Like they're actually writing decent reviews. I'm surprised they like this one. I do agree that Summer Was You was probably the best one there. And yeah, this one is very, very unfortunate. Anyways, From is 9. Oh, I was going to search for it again. Already got it. I really love From is 9. I think under their previous label, they were releasing, I think, Pledis. Was it Pledis? And Hive, they were releasing some of the best like synth pop music possible. I think the group alone was so fun. The vocals were incredible, and I'm glad that they're still making music. Granted, under 5 members now. but doesn't seem like this one's going to be that good based on these ratings. And I've seen a couple of the people that I tend to trust, and it ain't looking too good. But I'm hoping my bias will just completely swash all that away, and I will love it. So let's give it a shot. Okay, I'm enjoying it already. Okay, this drum set is a bit basic so far, but we pray. Good to hear that the vocals are still on point. Well, they've managed to like keep the From Is 9 vibe, which is good to see. I'm glad that they've still got it going for them. Am I going to give this a 15 for uniqueness? I don't think so. I think this is unfortunately going to have to stay at a 70, and given that this is one of the better ones, not so good. You know, like after Unlock My World, which, I mean, I gave it 76, and probably with my new rating system higher than that, I really love every single one of these songs, especially Attitude, especially Me Now. Hell, even My Night Routine is incredible, same with What I Want. But I don't think this one's hitting as hard as it could be, which is a shame, because, you know, I think they definitely have the ability to do so. We got a bit of the counting up, but I'll let it pass. Just this once, because it's not too bad. Like, it's there and it's gone. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Do you know, I do enjoy this one quite a bit. I think the chorus, like, it all hits. It's just not so inventive, you know? Like, I think pretty much any group could maybe make this work if they had enough, like... Actually, I don't know. The vocal talent here is quite... still doing, like, quite a bit to push this forward. But not enough to, like, go 20. It's just... How's it going, Linny? I think that's how you say your name. Hope you're doing well today. I don't know why I had 3 of those open. Alright, trying something quite good here. Which is surprising because it's supposed to be dropping down. But I'm liking it more. What's going on there? I am fantastic. Had a good stream, had lots of people in. Well, I say lots of people in, but one chatter, now you two. Actually 3 chatters, including yourself. I wish I was taking home more albums that I enjoyed, but you know, can't win them all. Hoping that From Is 9 will bring it back. I am a big sucker for their music. Yeah, this one's really good. I think they I wonder, is this the title? Is that what they're performing on stage? Let me see if I can't find it. I'll just put from his 9 and then sort it by most recent. Let me see. Oh, I'll go this month. No. Huh. Yeah, they're performing like you better. Surprising. I would have expected them to do this one. I think this one would be a lot better for a stage performance as well. Couple composers I haven't seen before. I'm not sure who these guys are. Oh, of the new album. Mine too. Man, I really need to move my monitor here over to this side, so when I'm looking at chat, I actually look at you, because the camera's here, but the chat's there. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm not too busy. Bruh, what is going on? Like, I mean, it'll probably be a 10 again, but I don't know if this is as bad as people are making it out to be. Like, 56? Really? I'll tell you what, it's very like, Disney pop rock, you know? I could feel this on, oh, what are they called? Yeah, very, very summer. I mean, look at the cover, you know. I mean, I don't think I'm that, like, out of the water by saying that this is pretty good. You know, like, a couple of the people that I respect are putting it quite high. But, like, I could see why people would put it quite low. It's like, they're not really doing anything too inventive when it comes to pop rock, but it's really good. Like, they're not, like, breaking boundaries. But when has K-pop groups ever really done that? I guess, looking back at their discography, I could see why people would want that. Because they definitely kind of, like, pioneered the, like, dance poppy stuff of it. I did not realize I put that at 52. Wow, I guess I didn't like this one. But yeah, I don't know, I think their vocals work really well for this one. I mean, hell, like, the album so far, their vocals have been great on. Do I put that in rock? Probably not. I don't think so. Thinking of what else I put for rock, I don't know if it would fall into that. I wonder who this guy is, that Rajan Muse. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Sure. Feel Special, The Keys. That's some good albums. Yeah, it's a pretty untapped market. I'm trying to push myself in. There's a couple people that I've seen that do it, but they haven't really, like, understood how to, like, game the algorithm. There's actually another guy with the same name as me that does it, which I thought was quite funny. He's American. He usually actually is his name. Is that who I'm thinking of? But yeah, there's one guy that I used to watch that did it, but I like to think I had a bit more. It's fun as well. Like, what is going on? Okay, no, this one does have a high rating. I'm hoping they kind of push forwards into, like, the kind of city pop vibe. It's very low down there. It's not, like, super there, but okay, I'm liking this build so far. Yeah, this shit's fun. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell by my spreadsheet, but I am a very aesthetic person. And this, I don't even... I used to have my camera over here, but I don't know. Maybe I do keep it there. The problem is, if I have it there, then I have to, like, flip over my camera. But I don't know. I like it down here. It feels a bit better. But maybe I'll move it back. I'm so surprised that this is as low as it is. Okay, yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I mean, I literally said that, so yeah, I 100% agree. You know, it's interesting he pointed this out because, you know, Raja and Muse worked with Twice. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know, I feel like they fit the kind of softer rock music that they're going for. Okay, this again also feels very like Disney Channel rock music. I'll keep it at 10 for now, but maybe if they do something interesting, I'll put it up again. Man, their vocals are so good, man. I really wish they like... It's odd because I love their vocals and they're very like soft with their vocals, but I want to see them like belt on something because I feel like they have it in them. They just never really like push for it. This Frankie Day, I think I know. And mine. I guess I don't. I thought I knew that Frankie Day, but probably not. Yeah, this one's a bit safe. Seems like Merry Go Round might be a bit similar. But like, I don't know, everything is just, it's so like pleasant to the ears. Like it's so like palatable, but I don't mind it, you know? Like, I don't need them to do anything crazy. Like, I will just enjoy it anyway. Like, as much as I think they definitely have it in them to kind of push the envelope, and they certainly have proven that before. I'm happy with this. I'm happy to just take this. And like, usually I don't like these like slower bits, but I actually don't mind it from them. I wish they were doing a bit more with like the drums, and the guitars could maybe be a bit out there as well. But like, it's just pleasant. It's just nice little rock music, and I'm happy to just take it in. Like, especially for summer as well. Like, thinking of like how this album is releasing, like it's just really awesome like summer stuff. Like, it's very like picnic playlist, you know, like you're sitting with all your friends out in the field, maybe got like a barbecue going, and you know, it's just playing. Like, it's pleasant, it's nice, it's really nice background music. That's what it is. And what more can you want from summer, you know? Ooh. This is very like Toy Soldiers-esque, which is an insane thing to say for a K-pop group, but Maybe a bit of like Melanie Martinez as well. Now that it's like actually into it. Well, I give that a 15. You know, I think it's definitely like jumped around. I think like it's just quite well paced. I'm surprised it's quite low down there, but nope. Actually, yeah, let me do this. I did expect it to be a little higher than that, I have to admit. I went into this expecting maybe like a 77? Maybe not 77, because that would be like best this year. Although, I mean, it is from its 9. But higher than what I got. At least 75 is what I'll say. I expected at least 75. Yeah, this one's really fun. I like this one as well. I feel like they're doing the most on this one, which is surprising because it's like one of the lower ones here. But I don't know. Album of the year, they're bugging. They don't know heat when they hear it. Okay, I might... Hold on, what time is it? I might call it after this one because it's quite late over here. And I'm not so fussed about these two. They're not that, like, important to me. I'll probably do those in my own time. I might, because I'm bursting for a toilet, I might just leave this one on while I go. I am back. Oh, a bit sticky. We love sticky. But yes, that shall be me. Thank you for hanging out, chatting, all that love. These videos should come out sometime next week, I assume. So if you want to sub for that, I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, that will be me.